Okay guys, I'm going to do a review of Fairy Tail chapter 314, and I have to say, this chapter versus battle is absolutely amazing. One of the best battles out of all the Grand Magic Games chapters, despite through all the trolling, the ass pulls. Man, we got a real legit fight here. I mean, Kagura and Erza, oh my gosh. And I have to say, the Kagura completely decimated Erza in every possible way you could ever imagine. I mean, oh my gosh. Every requip that Erza thought was actually the right thing to counterattack, Kagura only to just unsafe her sword, just one swipe and she's slashed by that sword. Now this was pretty much a versus chapter. We got this Acronix fight between two swordsman women that knows how to use swords fairly good. One on the other hand, I have to give it to Kagura because she seems like she outclasses Erza from what I'm seeing from this chapter from in every way possible. Now we find a little bit more about Kagura's past, as some people might have predicted. Personally, I didn't think that, but it was good to see. I was satisfied with what we got of her. Simon was her brother, and the reason why we found the reason why she hates Jalel so much. She hates Jalel because obviously her brother died, and she thinks Jalel killed him. In honesty here, we know that Jalel did not kill Simon here. Let's be honest here. I mean, seriously, Simon killed himself. I mean, when you sacrifice yourself to get hit by a big spell or explosion, or whatever, and you know that that thing can possibly kill you, and you want to do that to save another person's life so they can live, move on with their life, you're killing yourself. He sacrifices his own self to save two people that obviously is more important to his sister, from what I know. I mean, seriously, if he had someone else important and more important than his life, why did he sacrifice himself for Erza? If he had his sister, he knew his sister was alive, and had someone else. His sister was alive, and she should be the most important thing to him, right? Since they had a good relationship and all. Anyway, the point is, Jalel really didn't kill Simon. Simon killed himself. Yeah, and after that, Erza goes on about how her weakness killed Simon. I thought she was a little bit exaggerated. I mean, I thought she was going to say something else, but she's obviously going to protect Jalel from Kagura. I mean, her wrath is pretty, intimidating, daunting, as we saw. So, I mean, her love for Jalel, I think she's over exaggerating a little bit. I mean, nothing she did killed him. Her weakness brought sacrifice, and that was all. And a good sacrifice, in my opinion, and that was all. Another thing I want to point out is that was pretty much it. At the end, we seen Kagura do a little Bruce Lee tiger, face, take our swords, like screaming like ha with tears in her face. That was so fierce, and like I was like, oh my gosh, and take our sword, just like crying like that. Then we see a little blood, and I'm wondering, like, who's the blood from? Like seriously, who's the blood? Now I had a prediction earlier that it might be someone, because I seen the spoiler earlier before this chapter came out, that someone, Minerva, actually teleported Malia back there, and she accidentally sliced someone. Now I'm kind of thinking something else now. I have another I'm thinking that she could have sliced possibly Erza, perhaps, because she's pretty well determined. Is Erza gonna survive that slash? I do not know. She got slashed like twice already, pretty vitally too, I might add. Or perhaps she could some people had these predictions earlier that she could have sliced herself. To me, that doesn't make sense to me. Why would a strong-willed person with pride like that even dare to freaking slice herself just because Simon is her brother and she found a false side of the story of what actually happened. There's no reason to slice yourself. I mean, even her close friend did kind of tell a little false of the story, but still, I mean, she was little. Come on. Yeah, and I'm also kind of thinking that Erza maybe cut her, but I highly doubt it, as she was on her knees, exhausted on the ground, but basically beneath Kagura, as it seems like she wants to beg for her life for forgiveness. Yeah, so man, the first chart, at the end we get a panel with Jalel, Makra in the audience in shot of what the blood they saw. Now, they see Makra, right? I'm thinking for sure that Erza got stabbed or slashed by Kagura. I mean, I don't know how the rules is of the last day of the Grandmaster Games. Now, if Kagura like kills Erza in the Grandmaster Games, they're definitely gonna be disqualified for that. I mean, seriously, let's be honest here. They're gonna be freaking disqualified for stabbing or for killing someone in the Grandmaster game. I'm not sure if that's a rule or not, but I haven't heard any rule. I didn't hear any rule about them saying they're allowed to kill in the tournament. She's gonna be disqualified, and I don't know what's gonna happen. From judging from Makra's face and Jalel in the last panel of the chapter, it seems pretty dramatic and intense to me. Jalal looks concerned. Makra shocked. Looked like he. Makra seems like he looks like he couldn't believe what he just saw. If Erza gets stabbed, I would kind of a bit bothered if she gets stabbed. I mean, for something that happened in the past or a long time ago, even though it meant so much more to the other person that that had connection with happened dramatically back then. Yeah. That's it, guys, for my review. Hope you enjoyed my review. I think I'm progressing as a reviewer now. Hope you like this and subscribe to my video, and peace out.